Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we've got a can of beer from the fantastic Verdant down in Cornwall. It's a collaboration with Wylam from up in Newcastle. It is a can of their Who Unfollowed Me double IPA, 8% ABV. I'll give you the details about this beer on the back. So the malts are extra pale, golden promise, carrot pills, oats, flaked wheat, the hops Mosaic, Amarillo, Equinox, Centennial, and the yeast is London Ale 3. They usually put a bit of a spiel on the back of here, but this time they just got a bunch of emojis. From what I understand, it's some kind of like thing. Somebody stopped following somebody on Twitter. I think it was the guy called Hackney Beer Wanker. Great name. I think maybe Unfollowed Verdant or something like that. And I know Dave Stone over at Wylam takes great joy in reading comments on social media, especially on Tap. So I think it's a bit of a nod to the silliness of kind of like social media. Anyway, beer in the glass, hazy, pale golden beer, off-white head. So let's give it a swirl and sniff. Check out the aroma. Not that I can't already smell it. That's lovely. It kind of sits between two camps for me. I get a lot of peach and apricot, then I get a slightly petrol kind of edge, and with that comes a certain mustiness. I don't know, kind of like it's kind of like an odd. It's a funny thing to say, but fresh dank. Dank is not fresh. Dank is dank and old and musty and fusty in it. I definitely get that. Yeah, grapefruit, lemon rind, maybe a bit of pineapple, melon, white grape, big white grape. Yeah, definitely kind of this fusty. Maybe that's a mosaic coming through quite prominently. Maybe a bit of pine from the Centennial. Is it Centennial? Yeah. Mosaic, Amarillo, Equinox. Yeah, it's a funny one. It's more dank than I would have expected from that set of hops. It's fine. I mean, it's not kind of like it's not my preferred aroma, I'd say, but it smells good for what it is. Anyway, let's dive in. Cheers. Get a lot of them are kind of like mosaic. If you'd given me this blind, I'd said there's a shitload of Simcoe in it. It's bringing that slightly mouldy strawberry, peach melon, slightly chalky, quite an intense syrupy grapefruit, and that syrupy kind of slickness kind of hangs around a bit. I like that it's not just a massive silly juice bomb. It's got a slight pinch of bitterness. I could do it a little bit more if I'm being honest. And it's really quite balanced. Yeah, there's a syrupy, sugary note, which I'm not loving. But it's not that off-putting. Just there. You feel like you've got to proper swallow it oddly. And in that sense, it doesn't kind of fly down because there's a watery. I mean, that's it. I guess that's the thing I'm thinking about. It's kind of watery, and it's got this kind of residual slickness. I mean, flavour-wise, I mean that sounds like I'm moaning. I'm not. I'm just kind of like commenting on the kind of mouthfeel and the body, because I think this falls between two camps of the kind of big murky juice bombs with silly amounts of body, loads of oats and all that kind of business. It has a bit of that, but also it's edging towards kind of slightly more old-fashioned stuff, which I'm fully in favour of. I mean, I'd love to see these great breweries, Wylam, Magic Rock, Verdant, Cloudwater, Northern Monk. I'd love to see one of those guys. I mean, obviously Magic Rock do a lovely West Coast IPA in Cannonball, but I mean, everybody's going after the juice bombs. But if they nail like a Pliny clone, because Pliny's a damn good beer, uber balanced. I'd love to taste those beers from these kind of high quality IPA brewers. Yeah, Jakehead's a decent beer, but I mean it's no Pliny. we can all reach for the stars, but if we're all reaching for the same star, it all gets a bit monotonous in a little bit. And this, it's fine. It's unremarkable in certain ways, but it's pleasant enough. So that is a can of Verdant and Wylam's Who Unfollowed Me Double IPA at 8% ABV. I'm Rob from HopZine, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.